Superdome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. The Rams about to kick it away and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there.
0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Colorado State Rams offense takes the field for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They'll leave it with him. Inside the 30. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, UTSA! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow.
And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked number 12.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
And the Rams will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He has 60 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. And the Roadrunners have moved it inside the 20. Back to pass, it's Lugo. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Roadrunner. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It Hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Colorado State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passers. You saw right there getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
And the Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Colorado State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Lugo. He's moving out of the pocket. Got enough space. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rushes on him. Sets up the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UTSA!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Colorado State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Little. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Frazier. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Back to pass, it's Curry. That's caught. It's Ball.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun on third down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he tacks on the extra point.
42, Colorado State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Winfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking downfield, it's Curry. Makes the grab, it's Little. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a first down for the offense.
Just keep swinging it. Here's the pressure. Got a man. It's Little. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Rams can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. Turning it on. At the 30. The tag. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
UTSA 49, Colorado State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Curry. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. That's caught. It's Winfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Little. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Rams decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking left. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Third and short now from their own 48. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Roadrunners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Oh, man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Lugo. Got a man. It's King. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be patting my...
Touchdown, UTSA! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 17 to Utah State.
Off play action on first down.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Daly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Rams will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Roadrunners! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Under fire! And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun. Give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it in. It's Daly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
73, Colorado State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. These corners backing off a bit. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Right on the money. Touchdown, UTSA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Colorado State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. To the air, it's Lugo. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. Open space at the 25. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Roadrunners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Slams ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
UTSA 87, Colorado State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Rams can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Welch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And nobody able to pull out of bounds. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Breaks into the open. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back. And
the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO